Hey guys, so I'm away from the ant pile, and I realized I haven't really shown y'all what this thing looks like now that it's all, that project at least is done. And I'll show you how I make coffee in here because I don't know if you've seen already, but I can't use the propane because I want to make sure somebody checks it first, and it's really expensive. It's like $100 for somebody to check it professionally. So I want to make sure somebody checks it first to make sure it's safe before I fill it. So for now I'm just using my propane stove with my 20-gallon propane tank. And before you get on me about having a propane tank in the RV, there's one hooked to it. And people do it all the time in their vans with their Coleman stoves. So I think I'm doing okay. I've got all the windows open. I've got plenty of air circulating around. So I'm good. Trust me. So I'm making coffee, and I figured I'd give you guys a little look-see of what it looks like now that the project's finished. Hold on. See, I am being safe. I took my tablecloth up so it's not anywhere near the stove. So it's on the wood surface, just like it would be on a picnic table. Now it is hooked up to the tank, which you see under here. And when I'm done using it, I turn the tank off. And that tank is bungeed to the table leg, so it won't move anywhere. It's also in one of those crates. And next to it is the cooler. So, yeah, I don't really use the cooler a lot because ice is expensive after a while. So it's just something like if I really need it. So yeah, like I still got stuff everywhere, so bear with me. So the front, there's like a little cooler and stuff. The rug's all done. The bathroom I'm kind of using for storage right now to have extra. So I've got, hold on, let's see if I can get it to stay. So I've got all my towels up there, my belt, my turby wrap, because there's a built-in towel rack. And then on here I've got my laundry stuff, anything that I need for my composting toilet, other female stuff as you can see. And yeah, lotion, soap, lots and lots of, oh, what do you call it? Oh yeah, my shower bag. And lots of hand sanitizer. This is loaded with it. So I got my fly swatter up there. I put those pictures up of my Saturday night crew from back in upstate New York. And then I've got my fridge all set up. I've got thermometers on some of those magnets. Got my LAX thing. Got Chris up there. Got my baby. I got my other babies right there. My grandpa, my cousin, all of my magnets that I'm trying to collect, and my girlfriend Jen. So this is my kitchen if I ever get the chance to fill my propane and use it. I got that cool little cast iron thing at a Goodwill, I believe, in Arizona, in Quartzsite. So that's all set up. I got my water jug here. That's how I'm doing my water, because right now, as I said, I only got one battery. So there's no power to run the pump, there's no water, and yes, that cigarette is out, just for those who want to know. So I've got storage under my bed, and that's where I put my battery when I'm not using it. I just slide it in there with the cover on, and I'm good to go. This one is all of my sweaters and stuff like that. I got a couple lanterns under there. I'll have to close that later. But yeah, my bed's all made. So this is what it looks like from up here. I got my nice pretty little flower thing thanks to Megan, and I put my shells in there. My banana holder, yes. Hold on, I gotta stop this and turn the propane off. Alright, so you've seen this. I put that up. And that, Chad, if you watch, I miss you, man. Miss you. My dream catcher, because it wouldn't go anywhere else. And then I've got all my necessities and this. It's also easy for me to reach back here when I'm driving. So if I need anything, I can just reach back and grab it. Yeah, and then you saw me put my mirror up. And I've got that for up there. Now, don't freak out. It's really packed right now. I didn't feel like putting the sleeping bag back up there after last night because I know I'm going to need it again tonight. But I put the rack from that mesh rack is nice and tight on there, and it holds my coat, an extra pillowcase. It's got my pajamas and a couple of flip-flops that I use a lot in there. And it also doubles as a holder so that none of this falls out. I still have to figure out where I'm going to put my suitcase from the last trip. When I actually don't need the sleeping bag anymore, it's going to go right back up here where all of the camp gear is. I don't know if I can get a good picture, but that's where all of my camping gear is back there. I've got my tiki torches back there. I've got my rug back there. And this is a table, thanks to my 5155. It's got plastic legs that fit right into it, and it actually worked really well. Here, you can see I used L brackets. So it's not screwed in. It's just sitting there, and the L brackets are in place so that it's not going to move anywhere. So it holds all of the camp gear back. And all of my caboodles like this have Velcro drawers, and I have screws along each side of them so that they don't go anywhere. This is something I made in technology class when I was like 11. Right now it's just holding miscellaneous stuff, but I made that. So I wanted it up there. If I didn't have all that stuff at Chris and Megan's, I never would have this much stuff in my little RV. So just keep that in mind. I do have a little USB fan up there if I need it. My hat. Got my candle hanging. I don't know if you can see that. And I've got this one. That was actually a letter holder. It was a family heirloom. It's been in my family forever. And it's perfect for holding my tarot cards and some flowers to make it more homey in here. Yeah, I got my little bench seat, the bed. That's what I was going to show you, the bed. There's the bed area with my purse on it, of course, but yeah. So there's like a van life shuffle, we call it, that I do every night. Put the pillows by the dinette. There's all my hats, some of them. And my other ones are here with my backpack, so if I want to go hiking, I could just put my backpack on. And yeah, I think that's it. And then right now I'm charging stuff, so that's why that fits perfectly right there. Then when I'm done charging stuff, I can just put it back under the bed and be done with it. Everything's got a place, and that's really important. Oh my god. Is that inside? There are so many bees here, y'all. So many bees. Big bees, too. I've never seen bees that big. Get away. I already had one in here that I had to get rid of. Sorry. But, yeah. So, yeah, I've got my water jug there. So, I've got this, which is a collapsible sink thing. So, if any water drips down, it's not going to drip into my tanks and cause an issue because I don't have any way to empty those right now. So that's what I'm doing. I am literally making it off of no electric, no water, Coleman stove with a propane tank under the table. And for power, I am using my one deep cycle battery, and I'm charging everything off of that with my 1000 watt inverter that's hooked up to it. Which, by the way, the AC is like wicked awesome fast. Like that one that I've got plugged into there is already 99% charged. So when that gets done, I'm going to plug in the other one that I showed you. And then once my coffee's done, I'm going to go for my walk and check out where I told you about. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, and I did sand that drawer, and I did get it in there. It does have, like, the thing that it's on is kind of broken, so it's just kind of, like, sitting in there. So I'm going to have to fix that eventually, but right now I'm good. Yeah, and then my other power needs, hold on. Before we get to the other power needs, here is how I'm making coffee. And I tell you all, anybody that knows me knows that I swear by this thing. I don't have a lot of creamer to last, so I'm trying to make it last. It says to use 3 scoops. I usually like really strong coffee, but I'm going to have to not have it so strong right now. So you just put your grounds in. I like to put cinnamon in too. And you give it a good stir. You fill it up to that middle part on the top there. And then you just find this part right here, and you line it up with this, at least I like to, because it's like a safety thing. And then you set the top on, but do not push the plunger down. You give it about 8 to 10 minutes, however strong you want it. You give it that long. And then once it's brewed, after that time, you just push the plunger down. It pushes all the coarse coffee grounds and stuff to the bottom and pours you a beautiful cup of coffee. So yeah, I'm going to let that sit while I show you how I'm getting my other power needs met. Hold on. Alright, so as you can see, I think I already showed you this, but that's going through that one place in the door where it's not going to pinch it. So I got my solar panel set out. Probably going to turn that a little bit. I've got my Lucy light set out here. You can't see what I'm videoing. So I've got my Lucy light set out. And then I came up with this little idea, which works perfectly. I mean, you can put it on the ground, but I got it on there. But yeah, so they're getting light too. And then my rope lighting inside, this is the panel for that, which is dirty right now. I'm going to have to go and get something in. Well, I guess that'll work. But yeah, that's for my rope lighting, and that works really well at night to fulfill my lighting needs. And that's all I really need right now. And those, if you're wondering what those are, by the way, those are podlings from the Moonflower. So Campgoer 1, I've got as many seeds as you need, because one of those produces so many seeds. It has to dry out first, and then once it dries out completely, it's you take the seeds out and then you put the seeds in water. Chris said he'll show me or send me like instructions or whatever. But yeah, I'm just trying to dry them out so I can get all the seeds out. And once I get all the seeds out, then I've got tons of seeds for whoever wants a moonflower, because one of those seeds will produce that moonflower bush that I showed you in the back of Chris and Megan's yard. So yeah, that's how I'm getting my power needs met. Oh, and I've got that up there. So I have some kind of a little door light at night. And my battery maintainer, since I can't put it in the windshield, it won't get enough light. I've got it right here for now. And I just realized I got to open that a little bit and drop it down a little bit because there's a shadow on it. So I'm trying to make sure my battery stays charged. This thing is a godsend. And I bought one first at Harbor Freight, and it really didn't have the little blue indicator light. So I found one, I don't even remember where I found the other one. Maybe it was an AutoZone or something. But I found another one, and I went and got that one, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I swear by it. So yeah, I will let you guys know when I take my walk. See you later. Just that I didn't show y'all what I did in the closet. Now I do have to take this off when I want to open it wide. No big deal. So I showed y'all this. So I have my taser in there and a couple other things and my sewing projects, some sunglasses, gloves. These things are awesome. Oh, my rain parka. So I keep my baseball bat right there next to the door. I've got in there, I've got my my boots, really warm coat. Right now I've got my smokes in that bag. I've got a dress in there I have to hang up. But basically I was able to fit every single dress, skirt, everything like that I own in this closet, and it just fits perfectly. I mean, I do have to push stuff over in order to get stuff out, but I did not want to leave my dresses this time, so I figured this out. And it worked perfectly. So then everything else is either in the drawers up above where the cab over bunk is, and then I've got some more, which I didn't neatly put these up yet. I mean, they're fairly neat, but not as neat as I'd like them. So that's another reason for this alone time in the middle of nowhere, so I can do some organizing in here. But yeah, that's where my clothes that I use most often is in there. Trust me, it looks like it's messy, but it's actually organized chaos. And then I was having a problem with my maintainer, my battery maintainer, blowing around in the wind, making a lot of noise, making me think there was a wild animal out here. So I did figure out a way to attach it to the mirror. I used one of my little bungee cords and I attached it that way, so it's pretty secure now. It's not flopping around in the wind. So yeah, I just got it wrapped around my mirror and hooked on to the place where you can put suction cups, which I can't find one of them, so that's why it's not suctioned to the window or anything. So yeah, I just wanted to show you all that. I'm about to go on my walk here. I'm going to pack my backpack and see you soon.